Welcome in. Welcome into the space. Welcome in. We come together today to meditate for 10 minutes. Settle into the space. You can sit, you can stand, you can go for a walk. You can keep your eyes open. You can close your eyes. It's up to you. But we're going to set a 10-minute timer like we do. And I'll offer some pointings, some guidance from the teachers I follow. And let's go from there. If you have your own practice or guidance for yourself that you're following, just skip ahead to the silence and sit with us or stand for 10 minutes. So, recently I was listening to a podcast on non-duality and a lot of the self-inquiry that was being done. A lot of the discussion was coming from a place that I didn't resonate with. I really didn't, because it seemed like everyone was just talking about things in terms of mental concepts, right? Talking about self-realization and through meditation. And my Guruji, Muji, has pointed toward this trap of the mind. And so I want to just kind of express that if you are interested in non-duality, that Muji is a great resource. So for this 10 minutes, let's cut through all of the mental baggage. Let's set it aside, because there is the mental aspect, there's the mind, there's the body with the senses and the sensations and your moods and feelings. And all of this is possible because of our human experience, our ability to perceive, right? Using our sensory perception. So our touch, our taste, our smell, our vision, all of this, the mental faculties, all of this is accessible to us. And so you have consciousness, which emanates, which comes out of the earth. So, you have the ground, flowers sprout out of the ground. They live and they die. Just like humans, we come of the earth and we flourish, we're born and we die. All comes from consciousness, or some call it God, or oneness, or the great beyond, whatever you want to call it, whatever costume you want to put on, whatever covering, whatever container of word you want to use to describe, using the mental realm of understanding. But what I want us to point ourselves toward, like as if we're a ship, a boat, a vehicle, we're pointing ourselves toward, or let's say a compass, we're pointing ourselves toward the true north. That true north is receding back and getting closer to God, closer to consciousness. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to strive or search or go on a great journey to achieve that. And there's nothing to achieve. You are already that, because it is you. We are all of that same place of consciousness, of oneness. And it is you before you identify with form. And so for the next 10 minutes, a great meditation to get us closer to that self-realization, get us closer to consciousness, is to just drop everything and do nothing. Because when you remove the illusion, remove the fog, when you lift the fog of the mind, the mood moods, the sensations, this identification with time, and who you are as a person, your personhood. When you disassociate or unassociate from, unidentify from the person with your name, your experiences, your hopes for the future, your reflections on the past, your intentions, your beliefs, your desires, your imagination, your mind, the symbols, the thoughts, the words, our language, all of it. Muji says, words are not the deity of language. We can communicate without the mind, mental words, concepts, symbols, images, colors. We can communicate without that. We can commune with God, and we are of that. We are all one, and that is non-duality. And so, to be in this place, to just be, is to remove all. To witness, don't be in resistance to it. Just witness all. Witness your thoughts. Witness your moods and sensations. Witness the senses. Use your sensory perception and witness all. Feel the cold air or the warm air. Smell the smells. Witness the thoughts as they come. Recognize your intentions in the moment. Like, I'm here to meditate, to achieve some form of spiritual deepening, some form of self-realization, some stripping away. There's the intention, right? So the paradox is we're using that to point us in the right direction, and then we're letting go. So we are witnessing all, letting the senses be there, letting the mind be there, letting the moods and sensations be. Let your person be there. Let you who are your name with everything that is you in a container, let it be there, but observe it. And in that space, in that emptiness, you're here. Your presence is all there is. Receding before personhood, before the senses, before the mind. Perceive that. Be here. And the subtlety is when something comes, don't give it power by resisting it. Let it be. Feelings, doubts, fears, anxieties, as they come, let them be. As the mood, sensations, and senses come, let them be. As the mind, imagination, and symbols come, let them be. And you're here, in the beingness. Here in the beingness is where you'll stay. You can't get rid of it. It's always there. It's the most permanent. Everything is changing and moving and evolving, but this place. Be here now for 10 minutes. Starting our timer in 3, 2, 1, 10 minutes. Be here. that's our 10 minutes. I created a voiceover here because the audio for some reason disappeared. So if the words aren't matching my lips, that's why. So thank you again, everyone, for being here in this space, and I hope that this practice is serving you. Please put in the comments if there's anything that you would like to share, any struggles, any feelings that you might have that you'd like to share, any learnings, pointings for the group, and if there's anything I can support you on, feel free to put in the comments. Otherwise, it is wonderful to see you again, and I can't wait to see you again for another meditation session tomorrow. So I will see you then. Have a good one. Namaste. Bye. sitting in the place of presence. This is where the true, I want to say just spiritual battle begins. But really, it's not a battle. It is your natural state. But sometimes the mind wants to make it a battle, like throwing at you feelings of fatigue, like you want to sleep, feelings of uneasiness and anxiousness, fear, subtle sensations and moods, subtle thought forms come in, and it can be overwhelming. And so it's on us to let those be there. Just like throughout the land, there are storms and there are beautiful sunny days. There are winters and there are springs. That's the psyche, that's the mind, that is the human experience. And so it's on us to let what comes come and be here now. And as we witness, we deepen our self-realization and our heart grows stronger in the knowing that we are permanent as conscious presence, and all else is illusion. All else is illusion. Namaste.